that when that everybody looks at history in a biased way. Everybody has got an agenda. Ancient historians had an agenda, the gospel writers have an agenda, atheists have an agenda, Christians have an agenda. Um, this is a key book on this issue, okay? This is hermeneutics and understanding knowledge in epistemology, okay? That's by Continuum Impacts, okay? So everybody's got an agenda. So we're all going to look at history in a biased way, and we're going to interpret the facts in a biased way. So part of the issue is whose worldview is best in understanding the facts. Now, your worldview, Dan, you failed to present a hypothesis. You failed to present a workable hypothesis about the facts that we know. We know for sure that Christ died on a cross. This is undisputed, all right? Mainstream scholarship does not dispute this. We know he died on a cross. We know he was buried in a tomb. We know that the disciples saw visions of Jesus. We know all these things. So you have got to come up with a credible hypothesis of how your theory fits these facts, and you have not done that. You've not even begun to done that. You went off on a tangent with the Mormon stuff, which is irrelevant. You've got to look at the facts about Jesus and give a plausible explanation about those facts. Now, the miracle that we're saying that Jesus rose from the dead fits that information, and because it's in a religious context, we know also a fact that Jesus saw himself as the Son of Man, which goes back to Daniel. He quotes this more than anything, and it's a historical fact. Scholars accept this, that he saw himself as the Son of Man, which tells you that this was in a very highly charged religious context, which gives you the God part, in the sense that when we know that Jesus rose from the dead, we know it was in this religious context of a certain understanding of who Jesus thought he was, coming as the Son of Man, which can be goes back to Daniel. If you want more information on this, go halfway through Lycona's book, goes into the scholarship on this. And so basically, it's in a highly charged religious context, and that gives you the context that we can say that it was God that did it, okay? Because the two can be connected together. I mean, if Jesus is saying that he's going to rise from the dead, and this is his mission for God, and he's telling everybody he's the Son of Man, which goes back to the mission of being a mission for God, and then he rises from the dead, and we have the facts for that, then we can say that God rose Jesus from the dead, okay? But all this is done with historical research and historical study, looking at scholars against as well as for,